When you've got assets that are going up so quickly, everybody wanted their piece of the rock. Everybody did. I remember like it just happened last night. I'm thinking, man, if everybody's doing this, I'm doing something else.
I never thought I'd have to move out of my house. I thought that that would be the last move that we'd have to make. It was sad.
Right now, Nevada doesn't control its own destiny. It's the country.
There's never going to be a simple fix. Nobody could come in today and say, this is exactly what you have to do and follow it to a T, and then we're going to get out of this.
You know, everybody wants to look at the mortgage industry and say, they're the ones who did it. I don't know who's to blame.
In Nevada, this is the face of foreclosure.
The housing crisis struck right at the heart of what it means to be middle class in this country. Owning a home, raising our kids, building our dreams.
About 1 in 16 properties have been foreclosed on in Nevada, the highest rate in the nation. More than 60% of Nevada homeowners owe more on their mortgages than their houses are worth. Opinions are split on who's to blame.
In all fairness, I will say, no matter what your opinion is one way or another, I would say every single one of us has a part. It starts with the banks offering these programs that people had no business qualifying for, to the loan officer that maybe put somebody in a specific program to make a little more money that they knew realistically this person would never be able to pay back, to the real estate agent that told the person, don't worry about it, if you get in over your head, you can always sell, look at the appreciation, you're gonna be a very wealthy person, all the way down to the buyer that made that choice. And that's not to say one had more of a responsibility than another, but I would blame it on all four parties.
According to statewide surveys conducted by Silver State Analytics, Nevadans are divided on many key questions regarding foreclosure, including who's to blame, the role of government, strategic default, and the best way forward. Those in the industry reflect these divides. One thing's for sure, everyone is feeling it.
We got this guy called, his name's, I'm just gonna call him Larry. Larry calls, he's retired. He owes, his house is worth 80, he owes 160. He's 50% upside down. He's gone through all of his savings now, and he's not gonna throw in the towel. He's not gonna do it. That guy shouldn't be making his payments. He can go rent cheaper. He's going down. That's not right.
Home values have dropped by more than half since 2007, which put Nevada houses underwater by up to $14 billion.
I wasted through a lot of my savings trying to keep my mortgage until I just couldn't do it anymore. And then when I called back in for help and said, look, I can't make the payment, and they said, well, we can't help you because you're not late. So eventually I had to just say, you know, what am I going to do here? Are we going to keep the house and let this thing float out there forever, or are we just going to go through the mediation process and start to see what our options are? And so that's what we did. And I'm still kind of dealing with it somewhat, trying to short sale my house now. So I would say almost 4 years.
The Silver State Analytics survey among those personally experiencing foreclosure found that 40% were advised by their bank, lender, or financial advisor to stop making payments in order to qualify for assistance.
I'm tired. Man, I'm getting emotional here. I'm tired of lying, cheating, people call me and, Mark, what have I got to do this? The mortgage company won't help me till I quit making my payments. I got money. I make money. Do I need to take all the money out of the bank and hide things? You're causing me to lie, cheat, and steal. And I get calls every day. Mark, tell me how to be dishonest. Tell me how to cheat the system. When's it gonna stop? Let's just be done with it.
Among those who personally experienced foreclosure in the state, 51% believe strategic default is acceptable, while 36% say it should not be an option.
I've taken so many listings on short sales where I'm sitting across from a couple in tears, absolutely distraught over the fact that they can't maintain this property. They thought it was going to be their home forever. It tugs at your heartstrings to work with these people and trying to help them get through a situation best way they can possible. Unfortunately, the lesser two evils is the short sale.
I don't think people should just walk away from anything. I wasn't raised like that, so if somebody's gonna walk away and they can afford it, to me that's not good. My husband wanted to move out here, and I wasn't quite ready. And he had an aneurysm, and he had to have his leg amputated. And I thought, God forbid he died, and this was his last dream, to be out here. And I thought, I better, pack up and do what he wants to do. We worked hard to get the house built and everything, and then we had to move out, and he said, oh no, we're not moving out. I said, we have no choice. And we did a short sale. And within 5 months, the house was sold.
"55% of Nevadans think the government should assist homeowners struggling to make their payments. However, only 10% think government foreclosure programs are actually helping.
And I think our president has the absolute best of intentions, but they haven't done anything, because you can't modify underwater and you can't help underwater. I mean, I think that there's many, many business people, not only in Las Vegas and in Nevada, but in the United States, who now look back and say, 4 years ago, if we would have just let the process go, heck with all the bailouts and this and that and the other thing, the economy would probably be dramatically improving right now.
The government should not be finding a way to let these people stay in their houses. If the government gives this company an incentive to write the mortgages down, who's going to pay for that? We are. It's going to come out of our taxes. Either way, we're all going to pay for it. Let's take the house back, let's get it back on the market and be done with it. That's what needs to happen, in my humble opinion.
It's easy to just say, just cut out the cancer and we can all move on. Let's get these homes back on the market, and as it dries up, then we'll start hitting appreciation again. But it's not that simple for everybody. Everybody's situation is going to be different.
Many are seeking solutions. Few seem to have clear ideas on what those are. But one thing is clear: Nevadans aren't giving up. Statewide, 18% of Nevada residents say they are considering purchasing a home in the next 12 months. Despite the trying times, an overwhelming majority of Nevadans, even those who have personally experienced foreclosure, still believe owning a home is a part of the American dream.
Too many are wondering if the dream of a middle-class life, that American dream, is slipping away.
For centuries, the American dream has meant the opportunity to build something new. Some of America's greatest success stories are of people who started out with nothing, just a good idea, perhaps a corner in their garage.
I think we got to stop looking backwards and start looking forwards. If we're going to fix this economy here and in the United States, we need to fix housing.